Yo, what's up, Swag? And you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy KLR, aka KL Swag, back here with a video, man. Look, man, look, man, look, man. The practice video of Darnell Washington is concerning people. Shout out to my man, my dog, Matt B. Great. Probably one of the realest dudes on YouTube, man. He really keep it real, man, which I like. And, you know, we can really relate. Matt B. Great, you know. So, look, what the oh, I thought I saw something, y'all. But anyways, man, let's get into it, man. Shout out to that boy, Matt B. Great.
Right here, please tell me. Do you notice something right off the bat?
What do you notice? I'm going to keep showing it to you. Please tell me, what is your immediate reaction? What are you thinking about this? I'll tell you how I felt about it and how I currently feel about it.
Well, Darnell Washington, I ain't gonna lie, man. He went stupid in college, though. We gonna see.
I don't want to sit up here and say I forgot this dude existed, but I definitely forgot about him. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's definitely kind of crazy we haven't gotten any update on this guy since the NFL draft. Why
I did, but I didn't.
Well, remember in the NFL draft, right? He fell from what was projected to be a first-round pick all the way down to the third round with the 93rd overall pick. And the young man I'm talking about, if you haven't picked up on it by now, goes by the name of Darnell Washington, tight end from Georgia. This guy was nothing short than an absolute monster and beast at the college level. He was like a man amongst boys out there. But unfortunately for Mr. Darnell Washington, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of concerns with injury problems and just longevity of his career and some other minor things. And for all that stuff being said, which was a short summary, that's why all these teams, they passed up on him. It sucks, and I feel bad for him because the money differential from being a first-round pick and a third-round pick, it is so much. He lost millions and millions of dollars just by falling in the draft, but in today's video, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this quote-unquote concerning update. And the reason I say quote-unquote is because that's not coming from me. That is according to fans reacting to this practice footage.
Really?
And the practice footage I'm going to show you in this video, and you can be your own judge. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts on the situation.
We
but
gotta
all in
see
all,
this.
the weirdest part about this is
Swag,
the
gotta
fans,
see this.
they're saying they're concerned about this, but then Kenny Pickett and people around the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're saying he's doing really well. So I really want to know what y'all got to say in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. But also in today's video, we got another update with a NFL rookie, and that is, ironically enough, coincidentally enough, however you want to say it and call it, and I didn't mean to plan it out this way, but sometimes the ball rolls this way. We got an update on Darnell Washington's former teammate, Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith was by far one of the fan favorite pickups in the NFL draft.
He was like that in high school.
Up the pre-draft process like myself, everybody knew the Eagles were going to draft him. It just made too much sense, and also the Eagles loved their Georgia Bulldogs. We haven't talked about him either since he got drafted, so I figured we'd speak on that. All right, we got a lot to go over. Matt, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. First thing is first, let's just make this a quick and easy topic. It's nothing to really rave about. Nolan Smith, we got an update, so I did want to mention it since it does go hand in hand with our Georgia player in this video. It's being reported that he's been highly impressive at the OTAs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I wish I could sit up here and hype this up, but I'm not going to. He's a first-round pick. And I knew how good he was at Georgia. I expect him to be really good in the NFL as well. Great, humble young man, great work ethic. You're not going to have any problems out of him whatsoever. And he's super talented. There's talented, and then there's super talented. He's super talented. He's beyond just talented. I really hate hyping up players in the offseason when they haven't even played in the NFL or the league yet. But this guy, Nolan Smith, is as close to a can't miss as there's going to be. There's no way this guy flops and has a lackluster NFL career. No way. I think he has a really high ceiling, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's one of those linebackers that's in the league for 12 to 15 years. I also could see him being one of those linebackers that always quietly does his job, always has a quietly good season, and nobody even talks about him. People keep talking about this young man some more. I've watched him ever since high school. By the way, fun fact for you, he was the #1 overall recruit coming out of high school. I could sit up here for the next 4 minutes and rave about him. I'm going to leave it at this. To all my Eagles fans, you got a good one. But now, finally, moving along here to the main topic, the main encore, the main
Georgia players like that.
What's going on with good old Darnell Washington? In the intro, I already gave y'all the run-through on what has led us up to this point. He fell in the NFL draft because of injury concerns, blah, 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 you get the point. With that being said, recently, Darnell Washington revealed his most quote-unquote underrated attribute. And you know what that is, at least according to him? His receiving abilities. Here's what he had to say, quote-unquote. I feel like I have a full route tree. At Georgia, I ran a lot of different routes and
I spend 20 minutes each day on it for 6 weeks.
I don't know.
practice.
If
If
I
I
made a practice
highlight
highlight
tape, it would look like I had 2,000 yards. I could have taken the easy way out to get more production, but I wanted to be around the best. So basically, in other terms, if you don't know what he's trying to say, he's saying if I would have went to a different school, I could have had way more yards,
Hell yeah,
numbers, and all that nice stuff.
Hell
But
yeah.
by staying at Georgia, he wanted to do that because he wanted to be a part of the best. Iron sharpens iron. And I can't
Yeah.
emphasize that enough. That is 100% right, not just
It's
in
understandable.
football, but in life. If you want to be a winner, well, your best bet is to surround yourself with other winners. Vice versa. If you hang around a bunch of losers, well, more than likely, you're going to be a loser. As
Yeah.
cliche and corny as this may sound, it holds true. If you hang around a bunch of people that are buying that nice car, they're excelling in their career, whatever
Yeah.
that may be, they're getting a new house, you're going to be next. And even if you're not next, what it's going to do is it's going to push you to want better and be
Yeah.
better. Iron
Yeah.
sharpens iron. I can't dumb it down any more than that. Continuing along here, and I already read this article, this tweet's referring to, and it's not even worth reading the whole quote. But long story short, like it says right here, Kenny Pickett has said in a recent interview that Washington has been playing, quote unquote, really well. Like I said, I read that article, and that's the only thing you need to know. Kenny Pickett said he's doing good. And now I'm going to show you.
Yeah,
this
that's
video
good. As long as the
of
coach
Darnell
say it.
Washington,
I mean,
and a lot of people
quarterback.
out here, they're not liking what they're seeing. I'm going to show it to you right here, and please tell me, do you notice something? Right off the bat, what do you notice?
Nothing.
I'm going to keep showing it to you. Please tell me, what is your immediate reaction? What are you thinking about this? I'll tell you how I felt about it and how I currently feel about it. I don't think it's anything to get too worked up about. I just think it's a...
Bro, I think it's a bunch of stupid ass fans that don't know nothing about football. Cause I don't see, bro. I literally see a tight end making a play, a fade play. They working on a fade. They're working on a play to make the fade. He's 6'7". If it's a dude on him, a smaller DB or whatever like that, he's gonna go up for it and catch it. Like, bro, it's nothing.
Quarterback throwing a
simple fade route to a tight end. That's all I thought about it. But
Literally, a simple fade route.
Comment section. And come to find out, a lot of people are concerned about this. Check out this comment. Got over 200 likes. I understand he's massive and probably a great run blocker, but this clip makes him seem unathletic and slow. Every DB and
What?
most linebackers in the league are covering this. With all due respect, his movement looks so stiff in this video.
I mean, KswaggReacts will lock it up. I'll lock it up. There's no way he will up top me or do any of that. As you guys know, to my new subs, I'm like that. I am like that at playing defense, and also I'm just the best athlete on YouTube regardless. I can play all sports, and stuff like that, which you guys will see again coming up this fall, during flag football and stuff like that. But like I said, I can play tackle. I can play it all. I'm good at a lot of stuff. So not to be cocky, but I'm telling you how it is. I am the best athlete on YouTube. But anyways, man. This guy, he doesn't know. He probably never even played football before. It's practice. It's practice, and he's working on a fade route. Like, bro, what? And half of the linebackers cannot cover in the NFL. The best linebackers cannot cover in the NFL. Can't. Half of the linebackers can't. Devin White is like. Well, back in his little prime or whatever, he's still like that. But bro, he might be one of the fastest linebackers. Him, Michael Parsons, half of those dudes cannot cover. Michael Parsons is literally a defensive end now. He's putting on weight. He won't be covering. He's the fastest. He was the fastest linebacker. Now he's gonna be the fastest DN in the NFL. No one's faster than Michael Parsons in the NFL right now. That's playing linebacker. I'll wait. That dude don't know what he talking about.
Music into that video, not flattering.
Homie looks big, slow, and
Sloppy.
Oh my gosh, you don't know what they're talking about. I hate people like this.
I'm gonna read because you get the point.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm so glad I'm not in the league.
Grandmother could run a better route than that. Okay, that's enough. You get the point. People are joking on him, saying, "Yeah, he looks slow. He looks unathletic." After I saw those comments, I was like,
bro.
"Huh? Does he really look that bad? Let me watch it again."
46-year-old
Mercedes. This is just how I feel. Let me know your thoughts down below, but I don't think it's that bad. And the reason I say it's not that bad is because you have to understand this is a guy running a fade route, and he's a right-handed player looking over his right shoulder. And I don't care who you are. If you're a right-hander right now, try to look over your right shoulder. Even just doing it sitting down or standing up, it's kind of awkward. And he's running to his left in a fade route, and he's trying to look back for the ball. I think anybody will look awkward and slow and unathletic in that scenario. But hey, Maybe that's just me. Maybe y'all feel differently. If the ball was thrown in front of him, it'd be a completely different story.
It's
But it was
nothing
thrown
bad,
kind
bro.
of behind him over his head. I don't think he looks that unathletic. I really don't. Sure, the footwork, it's kind of choppy. I mean, the footwork's really bad in this video, but who cares? He caught the ball. I have to
Nothing
strongly
bad.
disagree with all the people saying this worries them. If you think this is being unathletic, you've never played a sport in your life.
Literally,
I mean,
that's what I'm
seriously,
saying.
What do you want him to do? Do you want him to do a backflip and then catch the ball in the air? Do you want him to go up there and Randy Moss it, catch it one-handed or something? I guess y'all were expecting him to look like your boy White Randy, which was me, by the way. For
It's
those
the
y'all
White
don't
Randy.
know, that was my nickname back in 7th grade PE class. They called me the White Randy, which was short for, you know, Randy Moss. There wasn't a ball I couldn't catch, and yeah, I was graceful in the air, but I was a 6'1", 190-pound white guy. So, of course, unlike
White
Darnell
guy.
Washington, it was a little easier for me to, what's the word I'm looking for, arrange my body and move. But come on, man, this is still just fine. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? The dude's 6'7", 250. Of course, he's not going to look like a graceful swan catching the ball. I don't get it. Maybe y'all do.
To be honest, like I said, bro, it's a lot of people talking about him saying this and that, bro, that never played the sport before. To be honest, if the quarterback's saying he look good, coach is saying he looks straight, he's in shape and stuff like that, bro, just stop talking, bro. Like, I see why Darius Slay went off on a fan a couple what was it, like a couple months ago. Well, I say last season he went out on a fan or whatever like that, just because of just these dumbass fans, bro. Like, I don't get it. But anyways, man, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys. Stay swagged up. Roll the team.